Welcome back to another edition of Full House Finds. I'm your host, Full House Flipper. My name is Robert, Christian father, husband, reseller, wrestling promoter, and Hank Hill of Mississippi. I've got sidekick number 3 here with me today. He's going to help go over the things that we sold on eBay. Whoa, sweet sales of mine. Unfortunately, we didn't have anything to sell on Mercari or Vinted or Poshmark or any of the other places that my wife sells from. But we did have a few things on eBay. So, you ready to get started?
Yes.
Let's get started. So, first up, I have a pair of True Religion jeans. And you can always tell True Religion by the little fat man playing the guitar there. And I don't know if that's supposed to be Buddha or not. I don't think it is, but who knows? Not really that familiar with True Religion jeans. But those sold for $10. It wasn't huge profit. Well, I guess it could be huge profit because I think I gave 25 cents for these at a yard sale. Either I got them at the yard sale for 25 cents or I picked them up at a church sale for $2. Either way, it's kind of a bread and butter item, and I really enjoy jeans, really enjoy taking pictures of them. They're easy, they're quick. I kind of have a system, and I kind of, smash through those pretty quick, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, he helps me a little bit. And so potentially fine to a fortune there if I paid 25 cents. If I didn't pay 25 cents, if I paid $2, then, still good profit in that at $10. What you got?
Okay, we have the Glass Key DVD.
Yep.
We picked it up at a local dirt cheap.
For how much?
We got it for $1.
And it sold for
$15.
$15. So that's definitely a
fine to a fortune.
Awesome. Fine to a fortune there. So I like selling media. I've said that in the past. I can normally find it pretty cheap. And not all media is good media, but there is some that's out there. And I believe I picked that up at a dirt cheap in Pearl, Mississippi. And I think it's on a video. So if not, maybe it got deleted or hadn't made it to a video yet. But yeah. So next up for me is I picked these up at a thrift store that was going out of business. I'm pretty sure these are 2 Walt Grayson VHSs, and they're just telling the history of some places in Mississippi. One is Longview of Natchez, and then the other is McRaven House of Vicksburg. Both of these are pretty cool, and Walt is just a guy. He's a local news guy. He did like the feature stories or whatever, and he's made a lot of documentaries about look around Mississippi and things like that. So when I saw these, I knew they would be some market for it because his stuff is really well done, even though it's kind of made at home. I mean, it's he printed this himself. There's a bad lighting, but so I mean, he put these all together himself, and they sold. I believe these sold for $12.58. Kind of just see how basic that is. Nothing special. $12.58. Like I said, I picked these up for $0.25 each. So that's really good profit. So what do you got?
We have on any Sunday a motorcycle dirt bike DVD. We picked it up at a dirt cheap. We got it for 90 cents.
That's right.
And we sold it for $18.
$18, and that is a
fine to a fortune.
Fine to a fortune. That's one of those home runs right there. So again, that's one of the reasons I like selling media. Buy it cheap, has pretty good sell-through rate, and has great rate of return on your investment. So that's awesome for me. All right, then I got this at that same thrift store that was going out of business. I picked this up. This is Cumbia Kings La Historia, and it's just a CD, and I paid 25 cents for this, and it sold for $14.58. Had to check my cheat sheets. They're right behind the camera. And it's pretty cool. It's very clean, and it's definitely fine to a fortune because, I mean, that's a ton of profit when you consider that you only gave 25 cents for it.
We have these 2 Funko Pops.
And those came out of my personal collection. We kind of downsized the collection, so we're getting rid of several hundred Funko Pops.
The Marty McFly sold for $18, and the Black Widow sold for $25. And both are going international to Canada.
To Canada, that's right. We sold those through the global shipping program, and I know that there's other ways and easier ways and cheaper ways to sell international, but this is real simple for me. I just click a button on eBay, and kind of eBay does the rest. So we don't sell a ton through international through the global shipping program, but we do sell stuff pretty regular, one here or there, a couple of months, something like that. so it's not bad. I believe I paid $3 each for those. I picked them at Walmart clearance. And yeah, so if you find those, especially the Black Widow, she's definitely a bolo, because if you can pick her up for a couple bucks, she sells for $25, so that's definitely a find to a fortune. And then last for me is this vintage BB King Blues Cafe t-shirt, Blues Club. Yeah, this is a Memphis shirt, and I picked this up at a local thrift store. They're only open like Thursdays from like 2 to 5, and then maybe like Saturday mornings from like 8 to 12 or something. They're not open, you know, the hours isn't there, so a lot of stuff gets donated. I guess what I'm making is a lot of stuff gets donated, not a lot of stuff gets bought, because they're not open that often. So if I can get in there and go through their clothes, because mostly all they have is clothes, if I get in there and go through their clothes, I definitely can find some things in there. I picked up a few autograph shirts and stuff like that from like just musicians, comedian stuff. But this BB King shirt sold pretty quick. I say pretty quick. I mean, I'm considering that for clothes. I think I had it for 4 or 5 months. And with it just being that simple embroidery right on the chest pocket, and I show that again. I mean, that's really all it is to the shirt. And it's sold for $14.58. And I believe I gave a quarter for this. So, yeah, find to a fortune all day. I mean, I'll take, and you know, 25 cents and a $14, man, that's printing money. So we love those, right?
Definitely.
Yep. So don't know what's going to be on the second part of this video. Just want to give you a rundown of what sold this week. And yeah, until then, keep on finding fortunes.
Yep.
Find those fortunes. Later, guys. All right, so I'm taking pictures of some Funko Pops, and I just wanted to give you guys, you know, a little taste of what I do when I take pictures. So I always like to take the front picture. And then if I'm just taking one single pop, I will kind of get it at all angles. And you see there's a little corner damage right there. But I just like to kind of get it at all corners. I know this is kind of repetitive, but just wanted to give you an idea of how I took pictures, how I listed things, and that type of thing. So this is a little bit different than from the normal videos. However, it just showcases exactly what we have to do to get ready to, you know, take the pictures, to clean the items, that kind of thing, which technically not cleaning this, but you know, that's what we're doing. So I took my pictures. I'm going to go over to the eBay app. I've already scanned it and pulled it up, and we're just going to do a sell similar. So sell one like this. I'm going to load my pictures up, and as you can tell, it's kind of slow here where I'm at, but it gives you a good idea of what we're doing and that type of thing. So here I go, I'm loading my pictures up, got them loading up one by one, and again, it takes a little bit of time. So yeah, you know, we're just going to have to wait it out, which is actually loading pretty fast compared to what it normally loads. So you know, that's always a plus, especially when I'm doing something like this where I'm recording and showing you guys what's going on. It doesn't take up so much time. Funko Pop. I don't know what all these numbers are, so I'm going to take a couple of these out because we have 647 and not sure why those numbers are there. So Funko 647 Pop Libre Nacho. Why they got it all backwards? They got it all backwards. So we're going to fix a little bit of this. Should have paid more attention to when I clicked the sell similar. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. You're rocking, you're rolling, you're really not paying attention. Wrestling, movie. Just put some keywords in here. Jack Black, Lucha. Luchador. Can we get Luchador? Nope, can't get Luchador. Alright, so we got Funko 647. That may be an extra space right there. That was Luchador. Can we get door? Nope. Let's see. We missed the G on wrestling, so let's fix that. So Funko 647 Pop Nacho Libre Vinyl Action Figure Wrestling Movie Jack Black Lucha. So there's a lot of keywords there, descriptions there. Gonna just check what they've got here. Condition is used, because mine does have a few dings and bangs on it. Custom SKU. This just tells me where I have it stored. So I'm gonna store this in the green room, so I know what that is. Description. I like to be very vague on my description. I know a lot of people probably say that's a bad thing, but it makes it easy for when you're loading lots and lots of things. Please see photos for yourself to determine condition and styling. Feel free to ask questions before purchasing. Now, I like the double space just because it spreads it out. I was watching the video there. That's what you see me moving. Let's see. Sold as is. No returns. Not mint. Nope. No returns and not mint. Have a blessed day. I always like to say that just to help, keep things positive. We're over here. We're going to put ours just a little lower than everyone else because ours did have a dinged up box. We will accept offers. Our minimum offer is $1. I like to do $1 just in case, they mean to send you something else, a different offer, and maybe they hit the wrong button or hit the wrong number. So I don't want to be kicked off. At least it would open the doors to communication. We can ship this for about $6.50, and I know that just based on the fact that I ship a lot. And go back, we'll check our pictures, just make sure they all loaded. So far so good, they all look good. And our price $40.58, $6.50 shipping, and we list our item. And that's how it's done. That's how we list. So yeah, let's get back to the video. Just a quick look at some of the things that sold today. Sold these 13 books. They are Disney's The Never-Ending Girls, and I paid, I think, $1 a piece or 50 cents a piece for these at Goodwill. So I'm in it, like say $13. Sold for $25. I did take an offer on those, so not necessarily a bolo, but there is profit there to be made. Picked this up, this Lie to Me DVD, and this sold on Macari. I picked it up for $2, I believe, at Goodwill, and it sold for $18. And then I've sold these jeans right here. They are Tyler brand BKE denim, so the BKEs, and then there's the Tyler jeans, the style, they're 36XL. I think I paid $2 for those at a church yard sale, and those sold for $12.58. So not huge profit today, but there is profit being made. So, on to the next find, the next fortune, the next sale. So let's go. Alright, so in town at the Dirt Cheap, and looking to find a lot of stuff because I really don't think I'm gonna find a lot of stuff, but I've been watching toys and just gonna see if we can find any that has went below 50%. Maybe we can find something 70-80% off. And yeah, so here we go. Well, unfortunately, things are still 30 to 50% off, and this is legit the longest I've ever seen stuff stay that price. I don't know if they're just having issues getting trucks or what, but I mean, it's been like 3 or 4 months and the prices haven't changed yet, so that's definitely not normal for Dirt Cheap. But gonna check out these Halo figures right here, and then we're gonna keep looking. Well, found the sign that I'm looking for. That's like best case scenario. Now let's see if we can find something that scans and is profitable. So wish me luck. Okay, I think I found my first find here, and when I scanned it, it was 100% off. So that's better than 95%. So it's only 25 cents, and I believe I can get $20 for this. It's just a tire pressure sensor. It goes in your tire, lets you know how much is there. So yeah, grabbing that for sure. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, what are they thinking? So just a for sale sign for $22.33. Maybe not. Okay, so the tire pressure sensor was the only thing that I picked up at Dirt Cheap. Well, I say the only thing I picked up that was resellable, I guess. I did pick up about 8 bags of gummy worms, so took those home to the family and they enjoyed those. So yeah, gonna keep looking, gonna keep seeing what we can find. This may be the last thing you see in this video. If it is, thanks for watching. If it's not, let's see what's next.